Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. As you enter the live, I want you to go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Give me a like. I know a lot of you all don't get notifications. Okay, so hit that like. So we can get everybody over here. I think the past few days have really set the environment for the real to be real versus the opposing side. I just leave it at that. So, obviously, y'all know what side I'm for, what side I stand on. We're gonna be real. That's what I do. I'm gonna be real. Hey, Reese. Let me see, cause I'm, child. I didn't take it over here to my real office setup. I usually don't do that. Let me see if I can do it without messing things up. What about now? Can y'all hear me clear? Still muffled? Are we better now? Okay, that's better. Okay, cool beans. I'm going to put y'all on a brief pause and make sure I get my audio right. But y'all hang tight, chat amongst yourselves. I will be right back. How's the audio, y'all? Testing, testing, mic check, mic check. That's better. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. I had to change mic, y'all. Bear with me, bear with me. Cool beans, cool beans. So, as you know, when y'all come over here, it might be a couple of unpopular opinions because, that's kind of, I guess, the side of everything that I have fallen on as it pertains to this situation. So, like I said in my last live, if this doesn't sit well with your beliefs and your feelings and your favorites and your whatever, go ahead. If you on the Windows, your X is up in the right hand corner. If you're on a MacBook, baby, a iMac, whatever, your X is up in the left hand corner. I'll give y'all a few seconds to get it sorted out, baby. Because, like I said, I'm a fan of no one. Everybody gone that needed to be gone? I'm going to give you a few more seconds. Because I don't want to hear no belly aching and complaining. And yes, hit a like on your way in. The like button, baby. The like button is your friend. Hit a like on the way in. Let's do that. Everybody good? Everybody settled in? Yes, Tavara. Yes, yes, yes. We are for the children. We for the kids, baby. We for the kids. And only the kids. Not the grown-ups. Not a popularity contest. I don't care about who got the nicest wig, who drive the nicest car. That's neither here nor there for me. I gives not a damn, I promise. I promise I don't care. I don't know about y'all. I don't care. Like I said, I know people who put on a front. I know people. Okay? In real life. So, we don't go by appearances and what people tell us. We go by what's real over here. Now, let's get some just some housekeeping stuff out of the way. Like I said, if you feel like this is going to offend your lifestyle, because I think that's a lot of what it is. People align more with people that they feel like live similar lifestyles to them. So if you're calling out somebody with a similar lifestyle, they begin to feel attacked. None of these women have anything in common with me besides the fact that we're of color and we have children and vaginas. That's it. That's where it begins and that's where it ends. Okay? Outside of that, it's not better for me. It's not better for me. But I'm gonna put the live on my phone so I can hear the audio, and if I need to make adjustments, we can do that. In between time, we're gonna have a little blast from the past. Okay, let's do that. The LSA for the leaves. Genuinely attracted to a woman with 9 kids by 7 different men. What type of man would move into a space with a woman with 9 kids by 7 different men, one of them still being under the age of 2? The answer to this is no sane, stable man who has a going on. Period. I mean, hello. I figured that would be common sense. You all get so mad at reactors for using our discernment. I thank God for my discernment because I am a mother, and under no circumstances would I move a man in. First of all, you have known less than a year with me and my child, let alone me and 9 kids. But that's just me. So again, I ask, what type of man would want to shack up with a woman and her 9 kids? One that he does not even really know. That's a man who doesn't have anything necessarily going for himself. That's a man that, first of all, didn't have his own space. Because how the fuck do you pack up all your shit all of a sudden and move into this lady's house with her 9 kids? That's a man who can't really keep another girlfriend because he has some type of other issue. Because if you had to choose between a woman with 1 or 2 kids or no kids at all versus a woman with 9 kids, 99% of the men will choose a woman with little to no kids. Come on now. Let's be real. So again, we have a mother with 9 vulnerable children, girls and boys, young and preteens, that has moved in a man that allegedly has not 1, not 2, not 3, multiple mugshots for domestic abuse and domestic violence. Several charges, allegedly. Now, Mr. Rod, if ever you would like to come over here to Marissa's Side One channel and clear your name, you are more than welcome. However, I'm thinking the facts and images don't lie. And again, shout out to MSA for the leads. Okay. I mean, what are we saying? What are we saying, y'all? This is not nothing new. I don't understand why people act like this is something new. So you mean to tell me y'all are in a position to give somebody the benefit of the doubt that has a history of putting their hand on women from other places? But mysteriously, he has changed so much in the past few years that he would never dare put his hands on the beloved Strong Mommy CHRISSY. Is that what we're saying? Because that's odd to me. That's extremely odd to me. Did you put your hand in my face? I did. Okay. Well, I'm not your ass out for all this company. For all these people. You gonna be knocked out cold like this. Well, look, you should have talked about. Man, we did her sauce, bro. Fuck all that shit you talking about. Look, we did her sauce. Hey, look, oh God. We did her sauce, and it is what it is. Did you put your hand in my face? I did. Okay, alright. And when I knock your ass out for all these companies, for all these people, you gonna be knocked out cold like this. But look, you should have talked about, should have been trying my girl. Like this. I ain't kissing you. Remember when you was like, man, we did her sauce, bro. Fuck all that shit you talking about. Look, we did her sauce. Hey, look, oh God. Where are my people that's in relationships? Where are all my people that are in happy, loving relationships? Do y'all play like that? Is that how you and your significant other play? Now, it's one thing to wrestle around and play fight, but one thing you would never do is put your hand in my face like that, especially on camera for everybody to see. Do y'all play like that? I don't play like that. And you could tell she was embarrassed that he would have the audacity to do it on camera. But we're really sitting up here debating about whether it was CHRISSY that he put his hands on. Is that what we're debating? Is that really what we're debating here? So the Strong Mommy CHRISSY supporters and booty kissers, come back in. Y'all can come back. Come on back over. I want y'all to come and talk to me. I want y'all to come and talk to me about why you're giving the benefit of the doubt for somebody who's been charged and convicted of putting their hands on a woman before. Come on back in. Come on in the room. Come on back in. I need y'all to tell me why. Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. I need to know. We can debate about this all day long, baby. I got nothing but time. Nothing but time. Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? I wish my man would hop up here and embarrass me like that. It's certain type of ways that you just don't play. It's certain ways that you do not play. And that is one of them. Don't put your hands in nobody's face. You teach your children that. Ain't no way. Up here talking about some where the ladies at, looking for the females. What? Just one more time for historic sake. Oh God, we did it. Huh? Love Christina. He had to be sipping on that Hennessy, child, or some Casamigos. He was getting a little too handsy for me. It's certain type of way a real man is not going to play with you. And I don't understand what y'all don't understand. Did you put your hand in my face? I did. Okay. All right. Well, I knocked your ass out for all this company. For all this company. You gonna be knocked out cold like this. You should have talked about. So, are we still debating? Are we still debating? Are we really still debating? Is that what we're doing? Because we can debate. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. And Reese, I'm glad you're here. Are you still here? You still in the live, Reese? Because I had pulled up a blast from the past, another blast from the past. Now, in the wee hours of the other night, as well as yesterday, these people continue to assist in Chrissy's deflection, continue to perpetrate another storyline of a friendship gone bad and people being jealous and then Jasmine's relationship versus Chrissy's relationship. Whole time, y'all are sitting here. Oh, I know your secrets. Oh, I know your secrets too. Oh, I know your secrets. Oh, I know your secrets too. And then you got Olivia just playing the background child. She claims she know everybody's stuff, but girl, you really don't. So, Chrissy, you got up here and said that you and Jasmine were like sisters. But for some reason, these people on these YouTube streets, because they like Chrissy so much and nobody can stand Jasmine because y'all don't think she's as attractive as Chrissy. That's really what it is. Y'all don't like her lifestyle as much as y'all like the facade that Chrissy brings to this platform. But we going to get into that too. Y'all are quick to believe Christina over Jasmine, not realizing when it comes to slow people next to kids, they're the most honest people you can be around. Because they, like I said, she don't have the CPUs. She don't have the hard drive and the mental capacity to be plotting and planning and scheming on lies. So I will believe something that comes out of Jasmine's mouth before I believe something that comes out of Chrissy's mouth. Chrissy is calculating. Chrissy been up here too long with too many lies, and she's been called out on. But we gonna get to that too. Y'all are so quick to believe everything that Chrissy says and then discount Jasmine. You need to realize old people, children, slow people, they're going to tell you the truth. Oh, that wig is ugly. Damn, you got a big ass nose. Ma, look at that lady. She fat as hell. Yeah. Yeah. Jasmine does not have the mental capacity to really be like plotting and scheming and making up some grand plans to ruin Chrissy up here. When she say stuff, especially on a live, in a knee-jerk way, 9 times out of 10, she's telling the truth. So while everybody is over here, Chrissy, oh, I know your secrets. And Jasmine, oh, I know your secrets. Okay, Chrissy, you said Jasmine was dead to you, right? So what's holding you back from telling all of her secrets or exposing her? You did that little tidbit about Chris bathing the children, but that's something you got off YouTube, but y'all knew each other in real life. So what's holding you back from telling all of her business? Could it be because Jasmine know where your skeletons are? She know where the bodies are buried? And she know all about Mr. Handsy over here. Could that be why? Because you said she's dead to you. That's your word. She's dead to you. So why are you holding back, sis? Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see what you've been on before. Now, do y'all remember this? Chrissy came up here and called herself exposing a reactor that she has no ties to at all, which would have been Reese. At the time, she was Reese's Live. Now she's Reese Unfiltered. She came up here and did a whole live stream so-called exposing Reese. So let's not say that she's above the bullshit, because she's not. She's not above the BS. But that's how people are trying to portray it. So why is she holding back from spilling Jasmine's tea? If she claimed Jasmine, oh, you don't know me now. You don't know what's going on in my household. So why are you holding back, sis? Why are you holding back from spilling Jasmine's tea? I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. She's holding back because Jasmine knows. She knows all the fussing and the fighting and all the times that Chrissy called her crying and all of that. All of that. So y'all go ahead and discount Jasmine if you want to, because y'all don't like her. You don't like the way she looked. You think she's broke, dusty, and all that. She could be all that. But I guarantee you, she knows Chrissy's tea. Okay? Ming did it for her. Not really. A lot of the stuff that Ming was saying was pretty, it was petty stuff to me. It was petty stuff to me. Because Chrissy is the same one that hopped up on here and said, oh, I would never, we're like sisters. I have never told Ming your business. I would never. So would she or would she never? Chrissy is holding back because, first of all, Jasmine, she don't know like proper societal cues and stuff. So she liable to just get up here and say anything. So she not one that you really want to provoke. She's a little slow. She's a little slow. Slow people don't really have filters. A lot of them, they don't really have filters. They just come up here and get to talking, and all of a sudden, they done spilled everything. Yes, I heard that. To me, how can somebody set you up for a man to come to your house and be inside your house if you weren't that easy? So regardless of whatever happened on the background, nobody could ever set me up like that. Because I'm not like, what? First of all, I'm not on POF. Second of all, this man is not coming to my house where my kids lay their head. So that would be neither here nor there. Nobody can set me up in that way. Chrissy says she's going to court. I heard Chrissy say that she wanted to possibly sue Olivia. But I'm like, all of y'all talk about each other. That's the part I don't understand. All of y'all talk about each other and call yourselves spilling little fragments, little teaspoons of tea. I don't get it. So what exactly would you be suing for, ma'am? Because I didn't catch all of the lives, child. I fell asleep watching Olivia's live, and then when I woke up, of course, it was on private. So what exactly was said that would be considered defamation? Let's, keywords, people, keywords. Let's get into the real definition of defamation, because the word, it gets thrown around entirely too much. Defamation. Defamation is a statement that injures a third party's reputation. the elements. To prove defamation, a plaintiff must show that a false statement purporting to be fact, a publication or communication of that statement to a third person, fault amounting to at least negligence and damages or some harm caused to the person or entity who is the subject of the statement. But my key word there is false. The burden of proof to show it's a falsehood is on the plaintiff. But what did she say though? Because the house in Virginia thing, that was from some months ago. And the thing about the daughter, how could CHRISSY prove that that did not happen? I honestly believe there's some plausibility to that. I'm sorry. Maybe I heard it wrong when it first happened, but I heard Olivia say that she was possibly exposed to a house in Virginia. I never heard Olivia say that CHRISSY had a house in Virginia. Maybe I need to go back because it was a while ago. I never heard her say, oh, while you up here talking, that's why you got the 3 letters, the 3 big ones. I heard her say that she was possibly exposed to it. That's what I heard when it happened. So when we talk about defamation, we have to be able to prove that it's a falsehood. So can you prove that you were not exposed to the thing? First of all, let's get into probability and statistics here, okay? We're talking about somebody who got 9 kids by 7 different people. Back to back to back to back. So we talking about a whole lot of unprotected sex going on. Now, these are just the people that she got pregnant by. So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that at no point in time was she ever exposed to possibly a house in Virginia? Oh, okay. Okay. I can't prove or disprove. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, well, somebody want to send me the video because what I heard was her say that she got exposed to that thing. I didn't hear her say that she actually had it, but maybe like I said, it was some months ago. Maybe I'm not hearing it properly. She insinuated that CHRISSY and her children were being, do we know that to be a falsehood? Do we know that to be a falsehood? Because when we get to talking about legal stuff, like you got to go by the law. We can't just go by what sounds good. Oh, I'm going to sue you. Oh, I'm going to sue you. Don't let Cardi B get to y'all's heads now. Cardi B is probably bordering on being a billionaire. These hoes not even thousandaires. You got 2 people that's talking about they didn't have money to get a regular family court lawyer. CHRISSY desperate to shut down the drama if she's talking about lawyers. That's my thing. At some point in time, they've all been talking about lawyers. I have yet to see anybody sue anybody. What's the hold up on the suits? Where are we at on the lawsuits? Is it held up in court due to COVID, or what exactly are we doing? Everybody, what was it last year? Was that about the fall time? Oh, I'm taking legal action. I'm taking legal action. That was Jasmine. Liv over there talking about something. She gonna sue blah ma. Now, mind you, that's the same one that said she ain't have $400 to keep her kids. But she talking about she got lawyers. She gonna sue blah ma. She got family court lawyers, but she gonna sue somebody on YouTube for defamation. Defamating. You're defamating my character. Y'all hoes is pitiful. Y'all want all the attention and you want people to just be talking about you and adore you. But then when it comes time to call you out on the bullshit, it's always an issue. So if somebody gonna be suing somebody, why don't we sue Williamson County in Austin, Texas for putting and publicizing the mugshot? I'm trying to figure out how we deviated so far from the fact that there is 8 children and a woman who may be being abused or in an abusive situation. I'm trying to figure that out. How did we deviate so far from that? Well, I'm glad you asked, Marie. I've been waiting for people of your kind. Is the qualm with CHRISSY being a 9-time baby mama or being in a DV case? It's both of them. Both. As parents, we have a duty, we have a responsibility to protect and provide the best environment that we can for our children. But if you don't believe me, let's mosey on over here, child. Because I can show you better than I can tell you. This is from the law office of Brian Foggin, okay? If domestic violence is occurring in your home, can your children be removed by CPS? When considering the safety risks that could result in your child being removed from your home, domestic violence ranks very high on the list. Suppose, keyword suppose, because we don't have a police report, we don't have a 911 call. Suppose you are the victim. Suppose, for the slow ones in the back, means hypothetically speaking. Let's say I, Marisa Star 1, is the victim of domestic violence, and I take no steps to prevent harm from occurring or outright leaving the partner that's being abused towards me. In that case, I run the risk of having my parental rights terminated. CPS in the court may take it as an indication that I place the relationship above the safety of my very own children. Oh, we got CPS in the house. Hey, girl, hey. Bless you. Thank you for your hard work, because I know it's not easy. Some of these people y'all run into, baby. Ha! Oh, no. Oh, no. Do we have questions about this presentation here? Do we have questions? Any questions about this? Do y'all have questions for our residential CPS worker over here? Anybody? Let's see. If she is harboring an abuser in her house, then she is not a good mother. She is choosing a man over a kid's safety. Yes, please hit the like. Hit the like. The man has 4 previous DV cases. The family is high risk. The probability is high risk that he will strangle again. What's the recidivism rate for abusers, male abusers? What y'all think that is? Do you think that 1 year they're just choking bitches out, and then the next year, oh, okay, we're all good. I don't want to choke bitches no more. Y'all think that's how that works? I would encourage you, after we finish this live, go over to Fran's channel and look at the video that she posted yesterday, where she actually read one of the incident reports from what happened with him choking out a former partner. Now, mind you, these women have a tendency to get with men who are not even attracted to them. Because in that report, Ron was with a dainty little white girl. Did y'all catch that? Now, mind you, Chris said he like Hispanic women, and he has a child with a white woman. Why is it that y'all think that these men settle? Because really they're settling. In their mind, they're settling. These are not the women that they desire. These are not the women that they lusted after. These are just the women that provide shelter, food. In these men's mind, they're slumming, honey. So like I said, what man with one child who had something going for himself wants to move states to go live with a single mother with 8 kids in the house? And this ain't no shade. I don't think any of these women are ugly women at all. But one thing about me, I'm not dating nobody who has never dated somebody that looked like me. I'm not your type. Why are you over here? I'm not your type. Okay. Let's see. I'm seeing something that I wanted to respond to. They all have men with rap sheets, so they all are at risk. Honey, I haven't seen Chris's rap sheet. I actually have not seen Lorenzo's rap sheet. But we knew from the word say go that this man has a history of domestic violence. Accusations, mugshots, incident reports, court records, domestic violence. So we're not going to sit up here and act like all rap sheets are created equally, because I told y'all, like, we are criminals. I don't put myself above somebody who has made a mistake in their past. I don't put myself above somebody who done went in Macy's and got caught stealing. None of that. But all crimes are not created equal. When we talk about people putting their hands on women, children, or the elderly, there's a special spot in hell for these people. Okay? Well, Mimi, girl, I don't think they're ugly. It's been times where they've done some ugly stuff and ugly in action, but honestly, when they put their little wigs on, little makeup and stuff, they all get pretty snazzy. They all get pretty snazzy. But we're not gonna act like one of them is just so far above the other, because they're all like pretty average women. They're all pretty average. Wouldn't, girl, what did they say about it being better? If a child was involved in January, the charge would say that. I can answer that, not necessarily, depending on how the legal system chose to charge. Because like I explained yesterday, they can up charges with more evidence or they can downgrade, but a lot of the times they just pick the most basic charge that is the easiest to prove. So it may not say minor, it may not say partner, it just says family member. And the family member could be all of the above. So that's an all-encompassing charge. A man with substance, yeah, I don't see why a man with substance would, until they get their stuff together. But honestly, to me, CHRISSY too far gone, child. She got too many dependents. Maybe when she like 50 and most of her kids out the house, but you got entirely too many kids running around for the average man. I am not playing with you, the pretty stoner. I am not playing with you. Absolutely. It's every parent's duty, if they have kids in the household, to put your kids ahead of your own personal needs. But to me, she failed when she moved the man in her house. That was the failure right there, regardless if he ever strangled or smacked anybody ever again, allegedly. That's the failure right there. Why would you move a man in your house with this type of history? We're not talking about shoplifting. We're not talking about he just be beating up men in the street. We're talking about somebody who's been accused several times of putting his hands on the women. domestic situation. What? So even if, let's say, he had totally changed his life around, starting the minute that they started talking, as a mother of all these kids, you cannot take that chance. You mean to tell me you're that desperate for a partner? You're that desperate to have a happily ever after that you would take that chance? I can't take that chance. Those are called penitentiary chances, because if you come over here and I even think you about to do something to me and mine, I get trigger happy. I don't know about y'all. Because what I'm not going to do is sit up here and fight no grown man. I don't care how small he is. A man is still a man. I'm not about to fight no grown man. So it is what it is, baby. Pow, pow. Let's get it. 100%. She wants to live a high-class lifestyle, but because of all the choices that, this is not her past. Stop saying everything is her past. That's the part that I can't stand. Oh, no, y'all are holding her pants against her. Y'all are holding her. No, this is not the past. She planning on having another baby with this man who's been accused of putting his hands on people. You cannot take those chances. So you want to be tied to this man for the rest of your life. You don't want to have the ability to get away. And that's if she isn't already pregnant. So if we're going to talk about the real, let's talk about the real. So the dating pool, it's pretty skipped for these women because of the choices that they have made in the past and continue to make. It ain't that they're ugly. It ain't that, no, it ain't none of that. I done seen some pretty ugly women that have been married for years and years and years and years. It ain't that. It ain't that. I don't recall any of that, but to me, none of these women, this is my point, birds of a feather, no one of these women is better than the other one. None. None. And mind you, them two people, they're no longer together. They're no longer associated. CHRISSY was just claiming Rod last night. From her nigga, her man, her bae is gainfully employed and all that. Girl, what? Huh? Even if you're not going to address the fact that this man got arrested last month, I would lay low on claiming that relationship. Because now it's looking real CPS's. Because you're not going to protect your household. I don't care who. Let's say on the rare event that it was not Christina or none of her children that allegedly had hands put on them. I don't care who. You have too much of a track record of being angry and aggressive. You can't stay here with me and my babies. You cannot. So people supporting and giving the benefit of the doubt and the whoop whoop and the what, no, bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Absolutely. Cannot be alone. Cannot be alone. That's sick. That is sick. That is the worst type of person to be. Because you will never be happy. People come and people go. People die, child. Then what? You have to be able to be content within yourself, especially once you have all these goddamn kids. You have to. So when people, oh, this one don't need counseling and this one don't need counseling, and child, all of y'all hoes need intensive cognitive behavioral therapy, shock collars, damn it, something. Because at this point, I'm not understanding. And that's why a lot of people from other communities see us as so desperate and down bad, and they can just offer us the least of the least. No. Not over here, you can't. Y'all have got to do better. Got to do better. Got to do better. It's not just about these three mamas. It's about the community as a whole. These are the examples that we're putting out here for the world to see. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed on y'all's behalf. If y'all don't know no better than to not be embarrassed or be embarrassed, I'm embarrassed on y'all's behalf. Period. This is sad. And y'all can deflect, and this one gonna argue with this one about this, and the blah blah, and the whoop whoop. I know your secrets. No, I know your secrets, and you did this, and I remember when such and such happened. Okay, let's stick to the point. There is a man that has been accused of putting his hands on somebody, but he has a history of putting his hands on the women that he sees. And just so happened right now, the woman that he sees is one of the 3 mommies. And she has 8 kids in her house. We're going to stick to how this all started. This is how it all started. We're not talking about the who did this and the blah, blah. No. Mm-mm. Because it is entirely too much deflection going on for me. I'm not with it. I'm going to keep going back to the fact that there is a recent mugshot floating around with a grown man who has been accused of putting his hands on somebody, and he has a history of domestic violence against women. The charge was classified as assault with bodily injury on a family member. A family member is somebody in the same household, including, but not exclusive to, a spouse or children. Period. All that extra mumbo jumbo, and this one can't stand that one, and this one got this many subscribers. Ixnay on the bullshit, A. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? All of that irrelevant. I love the deflection tactics. It's really cute, but what did we come here to talk about? What did we come here to talk about? Was we talking about the friendship that Ben fell out? Is that what we're talking about? Or we were talking about the fact that this man has been arrested and a woman and her children could possibly be in a dangerous situation? I think we need to stick to what's more important, but I see it's not the way this thing is going. So I can only control myself and my content, so that's the way I'm going to go with it. Okay? Let's see. $100%. 100%. They need to, but the rehab got to focus on you loving yourself, wanting better for yourself, and learning how to be content within self. Like a lot of the times for me, because I am so content within myself, it's hard for me to, I think it would be very hard for me to cohabitate with somebody. It would be extremely hard because I'm so accustomed to doing things my way. And I don't take no mess off nobody. So it would be extremely hard. I don't shack up. That's not my thing. Just FYI. No shade to anybody who chooses to shack up, but I'm somebody's mama. So just moving somebody in my house, nah. When the time comes, you're going to move us into your house, or we can go pick out one together. But coming over here and moving up in our situation, that in itself is a huge change, especially for children. That's a lot. One day a man just drop on your doorstep and he's living with you. Like, what? Huh? I don't know about that. That don't sound quite right. But, what do I know, child? Just over here, little reactor sector. I don't know nothing. Should have never been gold. Allegedly. Hello, everybody that has come in. As you come in, just hit the like button. Show your girls some love. I'm still rooting for Chrissy, but she needs to learn. I don't know. I think sis might be a little far gone as far as these men. Like she is what Olivia says, sick for the dick. And I really I really believe that. I've never seen nobody hop in and out and in and out and in and out and be with this one and fly out here and go be with this one. And baby, that is a lot. That is a lot. I don't know what to do with that. That's a lot. I'm not accustomed to these type of women. And then you got people say, oh no, that must have been old. That could have been from an old warrant. Does that make it any better if it happened last year, the year before that, if it happened in Texas, or it happened in Florida, or it happened in Virginia, or it happened in Georgia? What difference do it make? It's still a violent crime from somebody who has already been accused repeatedly of committing a violent crime against a woman. I'm not understanding what these people not understanding. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Amen, Alima. Amen. But I think it's more so of a popularity contest versus actually being concerned for people and their safety. We more concerned for their YouTube personality and if their image is going to take a hit, or if they're going to lose subscribers or not, or if they're not going to like us no more or not. Child gives a damn. Gives a damn. But that's just me though. I gives a damn. I'm sorry. Right is right and wrong is wrong, regardless of who it involves. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And if somebody is in a situation like this and they have 8 children depending on them and living with them, that's wrong. That's real wrong. I'm sorry. But let me get into some more knowledge real quick. Let's see. TalkPoverty.org. State laws can punish parents living in abusive households. 1 in 4 women in the U.S. will experience some form of intimate partner violence in their lifetime. And 90% of kids affected by DV will view the abuse firsthand, often by one parent against another. So there are laws in states that will punish you if you knowingly and continue to expose your children to violent or potentially dangerous situations. They're referred to as failure to protect laws, if y'all would like to do some more research about that. Failure to protect. $100%. 100%. I'm glad you said that, girl. I'm glad you said that. At one point in time, see, I've been following Chrissy for a while. I just started making reaction videos a couple of years ago, but I done seen all of the phases, baby. All of the phases. At one point in time, Chrissy's brother, first of all, Chrissy got up here and exposed her siblings. She was making fun of them being in foster care. And these are her siblings through her dad's side, talking bad about her dad and going on and on and on and on. So at one point in time, shout out to Blama, Chrissy's brother hopped up on here and responded, as well as he got on LSA and started spilling some tea. Her brother, her blood brother. Okay? All right.
Like you're the victim. Cut the shit. If you're a victim, why don't you put up a text message, bro? This is Strong Mommy Chrissy's brother, y'all. You just listen to it because I know it's super low. I'm trying to listen to it. God damn. Then I text you since you want to go on there live, bro, because I'm going to put them up with this video. You got my fucking video deleted this morning. You got your raggedy ass mama hit me up talking about I'm harassing you when you called November this morning harassing her, mad because she got a tattoo. And you called Dad crying yesterday for that pity party. Like, you're the victim. Cut the shit. If you're a victim, why don't you put up a text message, bro? This is Strong Mommy Chrissy's brother, y'all. You just listen to it because I know it's super low. I'm trying to listen to it. God damn. That I text you since you want to go on there live, bro, because I'm going to put them up with this video. You got my fucking video deleted this morning. You had your raggedy ass mama hit me up talking about I'm harassing you when you called November this morning. Hey, ain't nobody fucking stupid, bitch. You got 8 fucking kids. Bitch, you qualify for Section 8 still, and you still qualify for food stamps, but you can keep feeding these wolf tickets to these motherfucking wolf bush bitches. For real. Acting like you rich, you ain't got a dime to your name, bro.
This is Christina's blood brother. Same papa.
You can barely take care of any of them 8 kids, bro. And you still...
This is when Chrissy was with her husband, ex-husband, whatever they trying to say now, child.
On the internet, you lie, dog. You sit up there and lie to them people, and them people eat it up because they're gone. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. That y'all will sit up here and follow a person on YouTube to try to better your own life. Go better your life outside of social media. That's why y'all fucked up right now, because y'all rely on social media. These people lie, bro. That's all they do. They lie. Y'all, she doesn't even have a job. I don't even know when the last time she had a job. Her nigga don't have a job. Y'all are paying her bills, stupid.
Okay. You got to be careful. The people that you worship, the people that you follow, the people that you think are just doing so much better. Be careful idolizing these people on social media. But she stopped talking to them before that and started talking bad about them. And I think that's why. But I'm going to get into that too.
Stupid. Nigga don't have a job. I fucking told y'all, like, boy. The nigga also said that she be getting her ass beat by the nigga.
LJ, Strong Mommy Chrissy's blood brother, was the first one to come up here and say that Chrissy was a DV victim. Okay? Now this is before Rock and Rod over there.
The nigga just sit on the couch playing a video game and beating her fucking ass. Point. I called out her coming online with them big ass sunglasses all the fucking time, and y'all trying to say I was just hating. What the fuck I'm hating on? Hair supply store sunglasses for. Them fucking sunglasses cost $3.99. What the fuck is there to hate on? Y'all delusional as shit. While she sits there and tells y'all lies.
ZNA, that's what her blood brother said. And he threatened to pull up on the man. I wasn't there though. I don't know.
She on welfare too. Cars are repoed.
Oh. Okay.
Cars are in repo. That's why she's running from Colorado to Las Vegas.
Oh, moving from state to state? Moving frequently? Is that what we're talking about? Are we running from debts? Oh, okay.
She found the house on Craigslist. The nigga probably stole her money. To be honest. Okay? She didn't run no credit. Nobody ran nothing. What? Come on, bro.
Oh my God, Chrissy, how do you get all these nice houses with poor credit? Credit score in the toilet, in the 4s and the 5s. I didn't have no money from my attorney, but I can get a nice house. Oh, okay. All right.
Y'all niggas say, oh, we're hating on her, bro. Oh, y'all are hating on Chrissy. Shut the fuck up. Chrissy when she was in our position.
Who the fuck is hating on the first of the month check recipient?
I got a 700 credit score. I have a house that's actually mine. I have cars. Okay? That I went and got off the lot. No down payment.
I don't know what the fuck he got, but this is Chrissy's supposed blood brother, same daddy, different mama, or some shit like that.
looky here. Y'all talking about I be hating and I need to shut up and she's doing her best. Boy, if her best is motherfucking that, boy, my motherfucking pit bull is best mother in the whole motherfucking world and she ain't got no fucking baby shit. So what the fuck do that say?
Yeah, Chrissy came up here and made fun of her siblings being in foster care. So you can't mess with somebody and then tell them how mad to get. Especially if you're the social media figure. You have the most to lose as it pertains to the public opinion. I would have just sat there and ate my food. If you want to be mad at your family, you keep that off here. And got up here and talked about their father and stuff. Yeah, no, that's not cool. Chrissy's brother and sister, I think they were in foster care, and they had another sister that passed away. It was they don't have the same mother. So Chrissy, I think for the majority of her life, she grew up with her mother. That's why the mother always makes the difference.
Nobody looking for my cars. Ain't nobody looking for my car either. What about yours, Chrissy? Because she's making it seem like we coming after her because she's doing better in life than us. Like, that's a fucking lie. If it wasn't for November moving to AZ, your punk ass would have stayed in your dirty, roach-infested bed bug house in Colorado. But since November came to Arizona, you felt like, I gotta outdo her. Watch how I do this. Tell your fucking YouTube subscribers how you hate on your big sister, bro, and you always gotta motherfucking do that. So,
wait a minute. I would talk about somebody who seems like they fall out a lot with other women. It seems like there's a lot of competition with other women. That's the vibes that I've gotten. And I've said this before a long time ago. It seems like certain types of people have a problem maintaining relationships with women, but don't have any issue maintaining a relationship with men and will do anything to keep a man around. No, Chrissy is not her mom's only child. She has brothers, but her brothers are like 40s and 50s or something. Okay. Be careful who you idolize on these platforms.
Her big sister name is November. What the fuck is going on? That's I never even.
Blah, you shady girl.
Heard. I can admit I never met nobody named November. I met somebody named January. I can't say that, but November.
Tell your YouTube subscriber how you're a pussy and you had your mom and them hit me up, bro, because you're a punk. Tell them that. And fuck all you fucking subscribers riding their dick, bro. Truth. Hey, bro, the truth always comes to the light, G.
The truth always comes to the light, G. Now, I'm done with that. I ain't gonna show no more of that. I showed that to show that a lot of the times history has a tendency to repeat itself until we change our behavior, our circumstances, our train of thought. Chrissy's blood brother got up here and said that somebody was putting hands on her and all the financial issues and the house hopping and the whoop-de-whoop. For anybody who is interested in using some of the methods that Chrissy may have had to obtain the house, I can tell you exactly what he got on a public forum and told everybody. So he said, if her voucher is like $1,900 and the rent is like $2,500, she pays $6 under the table. She files bankruptcy because she ends up owing the landlord like thousands of dollars because she don't continue to pay her rest of the portion. The landlords don't report her because they forge documents. They make one lease for the Section 8 and make another for her. Is that plausible? Is that plausible as to why somebody with horrible credit, long history of evictions and repos, still manages to be able to find houses? I don't know. I ain't never had a Section 8 voucher. Won't nobody give me shit. I don't know. That's not up my alley, so I don't know. Me, myself, personally, I prefer to just, I can't stand moving. And I have one child. I cannot stand moving. Only time I move is when it's a money move. It benefits me to move. I can't stand moving. I don't understand how anybody wants to move. Chrissy's mom is an older woman. I think she probably had Chrissy when she was in her 40s or something, child. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what the blood brother had to say. Giving y'all some information about failure to protect, DV. Can your kids get taken if you keep them in toxic situations that include DV? The answer is absolutely yes. Especially if somebody reports you directly to CPS, absolutely yes. The history of the person that we've been knowing for over a year now, but for some reason, everybody is very tolerant to the situation because it looks good, looks nice. Oh, Chrissy got her babe. Oh, they staged a video of him proposing. Oh, how cute. How cute. Very cute. That's real cute. What do women go through behind the scenes, in the darkness, when they're all alone? What do women go through when they're in an abusive relationship? Marie, it's not on us to get that woman help. She was still claiming the man as of last night, so I don't think she would be receptive to help. She prefers to deflect. My concern is not with the grown people. My concern is always with the children. Always with the children. I care not what she decides to do with her face and her teeth and her well-being. You know, that's on her. Because then you say certain things and people get to calling you all types of haters and say listen, I'm a fairly smart individual. Somebody with a history of doing something, a new accusation of doing something, a whole different partner, a whole different state, and the same thing keeps repeating itself. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. This is not somebody who can be alone. That's the biggest problem. Sis can't be alone. So since we're doing the blast from the past, let's get into Chrissy's twin baby daddy story. Now, y'all know this man that she refers to has a very, very, very popular channel on YouTube. But let's get into this. So looking in the middle, we see our friend Chrissy, throwback, with a man. It's not the same man that we're talking about in the story. But that's when she had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kids. Interesting.
My camera's on the entertainment center where I have 2 lights, and that's the best light. So this is where I'm going to be at. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this long drawn out, pathetic story short and sweet and tied up in a little bow for you guys. I met their dad after I had got out of my relationship with the other kid's dad.
Chrissy. See, keywords, people. The other kids that all your first set of kids don't have the same daddy, baby. So you can't do that. That's what we cannot do. Keywords.
And at the time I was ready to be single. I wanted to be single. I was okay with being single. I met up with the twins' dad through some mutual friends, and it had to do with business.
Huh? I don't know about y'all. I ain't never gone on a business meeting and came back pregnant, but
because at the time I was all about my money making mission. I had, nothing else really to just do but make money. And so at the time, he was on the same mission. So that's what sparked my interest, and it probably sparked his as well. But even initially, it started off being just business partners or whatever. So we came to a mutual agreement that, we weren't really trying to be with each other because we had completely two different lifestyles. I'm a single mom. My motivations are completely different than somebody like him. He was single. So our lives were completely on two different paths. But, so we hung
Can we get to the part where the unprotected sex comes into play, girl?
out for business, and business turned to pleasure. Yeah, eventually I ended up getting pregnant. So we did use the pull-out method, so we weren't just being completely.
Wait a minute, sis. The pull-out method. The pull-out method. You just acknowledge the fact that you don't know this man like that. You had no intentions on being with this man, and y'all decide to use the pull-out method. Oh, okay, girl. Okay, girl.
Crazy, but it didn't work very well for us in this situation. I told him I was pregnant, and of course, face to face, I told him, look, I'm pregnant. I took a pregnancy test, and he was like, "What did it say?" And I was like, "It was positive," and he was like, "No."
The man said no, Chrissy.
He was serious, like, "No, no. There is no way. I can't have kids. I did steroids back in the day when I was younger, and I can't have children." Now, I'm not an idiot, okay? And I think some people may think that sometimes, not because I act stupid, but just because people like to question,
Kiki, I'm going to get there, girl. I'm going to get there. I'm hustling in reverse.
A woman's intelligence in general. But I told him, like, I know for damn sure that I don't have multiple partners. We were.
Girl. Sis. So what is our threshold for multiple partners? So if you wait a day or 2 weeks in between, is that multiple partners, or that's considered like I moved on? Okay, girl.
Spending a lot of time together for business and for pleasure. So it was kind of like I spent most of my time with him. So of course I would have some type of feeling toward him. And he knew that. So I think he knew that I didn't have time to mess with anybody else. I think he was just throwing that out there. Another excuse to try to dodge a bullet. We had one more conversation after that over the phone. That conversation persisted of more denial on his part and more.
So basically the man went on to, deny the kids, eventually tracked them down, got the test, blah, blah. The kids are his. All right. Cool. Let's see. I'm loving these blasts from the past, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm loving these blasts from the past. Let's see what else is. We're just at this point, we're just looking at history. It's the history that's important. The history is important. Don't always go by what people say. Go by what they do. Track record. There's a reason people do background checks. Call your past employers. There's a reason.
Hello, everyone. It's me, and I am back to give you guys an update like I promised on exactly. Hold on. Upset, a little angry. I wasn't really angry at them. I was just upset and angry, So, they told me, calm down, Christina, let's just go through the steps. Because at first I was like, just figure out what it is. Sorry. So they took my blood. I had to come in last Thursday and get my blood drawn for HCG. Got that done, and then heard from them back on Friday. It was 9,000, which consists with a 6-week pregnancy. She's like, that being said, this is what it could be. We should have seen something in your ultrasound. So I was still a little, depressed or upset, like, okay, well, I prayed about it and I watched some YouTubes. I was actually mistaken. I thought that there wasn't that much, but when I typed it in correctly and everything, I saw that there's a lot of women who do talk about their experience with miscarriage or whatever else. And I watched one girl's or one woman's video, which I can't remember her name, but I'll get it and put it in the bottom.
Okay, girl.
She cared for other children. So, you know, she just put it in God's hands. So after watching that, it kind of changed my perspective. You know, I stopped feeling so sad and sorry for myself, and more of just felt, you know, like, okay, God, you know, kind of prayed on it and was just like, look, you know, if it's meant for me to have this baby and continue this pregnancy, that's great. I would love that, you know, and I would love for you to allow me to do that. But if it's not meant and now it's not the time and this pregnancy just isn't the pregnancy, I'm going to put that in your hands as well. So when I prayed on it, I felt better and everything like that. So I went ahead and did the HCG. They said, okay, come back on Monday, do another one. Let's see if your levels are rising. So the whole time my midwife is not freaking out. She's like, you're just too early. We'll see. And I'm just like, you know, I'm talking to two different people, and some people that are calling me are like, hey, you know, it could be this. And so I get in there and yeah, we're having a baby. So basically the technician, you know, she does her exam and she's like, hey, Christina, when are you going back to the doctor? I'm going to show you guys my ultrasound. And I was like, I'm going back like on the 7th, but I'll probably, and I was supposed to go back for another blood draw today just to make sure my levels are rising good. And so I was like, well, after here, I got to go for another blood draw. But, you know, depending on what happens here, I might not have to go, or I might still go anyway, which I ended up going anyway. But she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, she's like, so you'll be sure to get the full report from them of my ultrasound. And I was like, yeah, what's going on? Why? You know what I mean? Like, why are you telling me? She scared me for like in a second. So first she was like, she relieved me by saying, oh, we're definitely having a baby. Okay. And then like a minute later, she's like, so you're going to get the full report for them. I'm like, what? I was kind of confused the way she was saying it, because I don't really think she knew exactly how to say it. So she just turned the screen to me and she's like, look, and this is what I see. I don't know if you guys can see that. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are having twins. Twins? Let's see, this is a better one. I don't know if you guys could tell, but information me and the doctors had, I was supposed to be 7 weeks. And actually, I'm only 6 weeks today. So just turned 6 weeks. So my due date is August 16th. Being on Tuesday, I thought about, you know, giving some ultrasounds for Christmas and whatnot, but I feel like, you know, I always did want twins. I always have wanted twins. A part of me has. And so to find out that I'm having twins is, I'm preparing to get fat, real fat. There's 3 things I'm preparing for: an early birth, to get fat, and bed rest, because I'm probably going to have all 3 of those, but we'll see. So I'll go into more of that. This video is getting pretty long, but I want to tell you guys everything. But subscribe to my channel so that we can stay in touch, and I can, like, sorry for myself. I stopped wanting to hear that because I want.
Okay, girl. Now that's interesting. So we went in reverse. We saw when she announced that she was pregnant with the twins. And then we saw her story about the twins' dad. The math ain't mathing, baby. The math is not mathing. So wait. No, let me let her tell her own story. My bad, y'all. My bad. Whew.
Do my 6-week video update on my twin pregnancy. I was gonna wait till next Friday to just start with my 7-week, but I figure, hey, what the hell, do it now. And you know,
Sure don't. Sure don't. I'm over here broke, busted, disgusted, destitute. I ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
I can remember what's going on, because I've been having pregnancy brain too a lot lately, which is another bitch, I'm telling you. So yeah, I've been tired all day. Sometimes I can't shut my brain off. I'll be tired.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, it's winter time, and I live in Colorado.
Mm-hmm. Okay, girl. Let me see. Let me see. This is the one, child. This is the one.
It's me, and I am back. I know it's been like a while since I've talked to you guys. I've been super, super busy.
Yeah, broke, jobless, and ugly. Ooh, that's me.
Sorry. I had to move. I started a new job. Just so much crazy stuff has been going on. So, the baby's in the background. I know you can probably hear her. And I'm going to do an update video on her soon. She's 6 months now. She'll be 7 months on the 25th.
6 months. The baby, her second daughter, was 6 months, honey. 6 months.
On Christmas Day this month. So, the couch is so cute. Hi, Stinka! Get down off the couch and grab her and bring her. And I'll have it on. It's really cute.
That's the baby. That's the baby.
Anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing my pregnancy vlogs. Oh. What you doing exactly? Say hi, Kat. Yeah, so we are expecting again.
What you say, Chrissy? Chrissy, what you say, girl? I didn't hear you the first time.
Okay, so get down, get her, and bring her to me. Thank you. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so we are expecting again.
Y'all are expecting again? Girl, why are you whispering? Did you say y'all are expecting again? Is that what you said, girl? That's what I heard, girl. Did you say y'all are expecting? Y'all who? Y'all who? Y'all who? Wait a minute. Whoa. You said the baby was how old, girl? This little baby right here, girl. The little one right here, girl. You said 6 months, and y'all are expecting. Y'all who, girl? Because fast forward, when you didn't have them twins, it was a whole nother ninja. So who was y'all, girl? And then you said you were single and ready to mingle. You were just single doing the thing and using the pull-out method. But you're up here on December 11th, 2012, talking about y'all are expecting. Girl, you got to watch who you worship. You got to watch who you idolize on these social media platforms. You got to. That is the most embarrassing thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life. And I don't think people know to be embarrassed. That's the crazy part. That's the part that always gets me. Also, we're expecting. We who? Sis? We who? We. We're not speaking French. We who, sis? We ain't expecting shit. You. And I'm laughing, but it's really sad. It's very sad. I get so tired of stereotypes and people perpetuating stereotypes in my community. Because, baby, this is embarrassing. This is not somebody you want to pattern your life after. And I need y'all to understand. I need you to understand. Let me see. Since we all over here, we could just, go back and look at some of the content. Because she started from the bottom, now she's here. She had 44K. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. I ain't mad at you.
I don't know exactly how old she is. I don't know much about her. I did not call 911 because, there was no severe damage to my children or myself.
Okay, you got in a car accident, girl? All right, girl. We ain't even talking about that right now. That's not what we on right now. Let's see. something interesting.
She came up to me and she was really nice. We had my whole appointment, and then she was like, "You already have 3 kids." And at that time, I wasn't bringing my kids to my doctor's appointments anymore because it was too much. And she was like, "You already have 3 kids, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, you should definitely get your tubes tied. So I'm gonna put it here on this list that you're thinking about it because you really need to get your tubes tied because you just don't need to have any more kids."
You mad at the lady for telling you the truth, girl?
And how old are you again? Oh, I told her 23. Oh, you're 23. You're cute. I'm gonna put you on this list.
Girl, how you mad at her, girl? I'm trying to figure out how you mad at her, though. I'm not seeing the problem with the lady said. She was trying to help you out.
Okay, so let's just rewind a little bit. At the time, I was definitely not thinking about getting my tubes tied. Has it ever crossed my mind? Okay, yeah, but it's never been like.
And here we are, child. 6 kids later, and it still ain't crossed your mind, girl.
Oh, that's definitely something I need to do. Oh, I need to do this because people are going to be like, "Oh my God, she has 5 kids." That's not my concern. My concern is not what people think. My concern is what it is. Actuality, facts. That's what I go off of. So let me fast forward. The time when she did that, y'all know me. I'm quick to trigger. But at that time, it kind of didn't hit me as such of an insult as this lady's weird.
How is that insulting, my love? You at the doctor's office. They're supposed to advise you, educate you, let you know your options, girl.
Okay. Yeah, you can put out think about it that you wanted to do or da-da-da-da. So at a point in time, like after the first few times, I was like, no, I'm definitely not going to do that. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm not doing that. And, so I kept telling them. And so they kept asking me. So I kept telling them no. And then finally, they were like, "So what do you think you're going to do?" And I was like, "Well, probably a Marina or Paragard because they're semi-permanent. What I call semi-permanent. They're permanent up to a certain amount of."
Now, y'all pay attention to Chrissy because at this point in time, when she get the line, her voice get low. I was thinking about doing IUD.
Years, but you can take them out after that time. And if you want to have a baby, you can. Because of my age and because of the fact that I have 5 kids, or I had 3 kids before I had the twins, they felt it was necessary to push it on me. And that kind of irritated me. But it's life. And think what you might want to think. I take very good care of my kids. I'm a great mother.
Girl, that is totally besides the point. Everybody could be a great mother if they ain't got to go to work nowhere or have the kids depend on them for food and shelter. Girl, you had everything done for you. You ain't have no reason not to be a great mother.
So no one pays for their shoes, their clothes, their food, their diapers, their wipes. I pay for that. I work and I pay for it. And I take care of them myself. I don't have my mom or grandma. What are you gonna do about birth control? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Da, 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 da. Yada yada yada. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know. Having babies is not fun. It ain't easy. And
you could have fooled the hell out of me. You could have fooled the hell out of me. Who talking about her kids? Be honest. Who talking about her kids? Did you hear me say anything about her kids? Or you hear me talking about her?
And it's not something that wasn't an easy decision for me to have the twins. And if you guys watch my previous videos way back when, y'all understand what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I mean. I was like, what? You know what I mean? So the decision to have them was a well thought out decision.
No, girl. No. No. I don't think it was, my love.
So I don't need nobody up in my face like, what you gonna do? Like I just was like, oh well, this is fun. Let me just have more kids. Yeah. No, it's not fun. It's not easy. But I do it because I made the choice to have them. So here they are. I'm gonna take care of them. You know what I mean? But just in case you guys are wondering, I am gonna do Paragard or Mirena. I heard Mirena is kind of like so probably Paragard, but one of the two.
When that voice get low, the lies get high. Okay. All right, Christina, girl. It's a well thought out decision to, be a mother of 5 at the tender age of 24, girl. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Let me read some of these comments. I'm sorry, I'm neglecting y'all over here. Even if she didn't want to get her tubes tied, what's wrong with birth control? Well, you know, whenever you suggest birth control to any of these women, oh no, I don't want to put nothing forward in my body. It doesn't react well with my body. Baby. Y'all already know. You already know. You already know how they coming. But look though. This is what they do. I'm gonna show y'all what they do now. If you a throwback Strong Mama Chrissy viewer, you already know. Anytime she came with an update, there was a baby involved. You hear me? I ain't never seen her have an update that didn't have to do with moving or a baby.
It's me, and I am back for a quick update. So I just had candy, so my tongue is blue. Here, or put them on my Instagram or something, but be on the lookout for those. Kimora has one tooth on the bottom, so she's just so cute. She looks like a true friggin' Gerber baby right now. Kinsley, she's doing exactly the same things as Kimora, pulling herself up, rolling around, all kinds of good stuff, except she just doesn't have any teeth yet, but they're coming. Other kids are getting big. They had a really good Easter. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that. Round number 2 of my special news is that I recently found out.
Can anybody guess what it was? Anybody? Anybody?
So that I am pregnant.
Whoop, whoop. Baby number 6. Whoop, whoop. Baby number 6.
Again, this is quite a shock for me and my other half. It was not planned at all. Like, definitely, you guys know I just had the twins, and even though I said I wanted more kids in the future, I was not talking about this soon, and I was on faithfully on my birth control. It was February. I just didn't get a period, and I was like, huh.
Chrissy. Not Christina. Girl, go ahead, dog. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead, dog. You got to stop, ma'am. Ma'am, you have got to stop lying up here. So, a few months later, we met Cash. Let's fast forward, child. I'm trying to keep up, child. I'm trying to keep up. You're making it hard for me, Christina. Chrissy, you're making it hard for me, girl. You're making it hard for me, girl. So she takes a little YouTube hiatus. And then she makes a quick update. Woo!
Back for a quick little life update. Everybody is awake and getting on my nerves, so I got to make this quick before they all bust in my room again. But basically, I just wanted to update you guys because everybody's asking me and it's irritating me, but I still love you guys, but it's just so I can get everybody off my back. Okay, so basically, I just had baby number 7. Oh.
Huh?
Week ago, no one knew, so everybody feels like they're out of the loop.
Why did you feel the need to keep that a secret if you make well thought out decisions and you do what you want to do and you take care of your own kids and the blah blah blah? Why keep your pregnancy a secret? Why hide out from your family? Why hide out from YouTube?
Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I put a picture of the baby up, and ever since then, I've been getting tons of DMs. I'm getting tons of messages and texts and everything, and everybody's like confused and doesn't understand. So I will sit down and I will do like a vlog explaining my reasoning for everything and why we didn't tell anybody or why I didn't announce it or whatever. Or do pregnancy vlogs. I'm over that, and I just didn't want to do it. But
so there goes the baby.
And there's like somebody in my room or something, like I don't know. I have a problem with people hearing me talk.
Okay. Cool. So that baby, y'all know that's supposed to be Junior. That one was Junior, child. Okay. So we got a little Junior over there. But then at some point, somebody claiming to be a relative brought up the fact that Junior wasn't Junior at all. And then we looked. At the time, it didn't seem strange. She's a little baby, you know, babies, their features developed later. And she's with her man that went on to be her husband. But then we got Junior. Then the next baby comes. But then the next baby, wait a minute. The next baby looks just like the husband family. But we look back at Junior, and as Junior continues to develop, okay. Shout out, okay. Hey, I wasn't there when it was made, but it did. Whoo, whoo. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, I wasn't there. Who is M. Jones Live? Who is M. Jones Live? I was not present. I was not accounted for, so I don't know. I just don't know. How many baby daddies is too many, y'all?
Decisions were just based off of me, being dumb and trying to find love in all the wrong places. Co-parenting has been...
What you say, Chrissy? What you say?
Shit, probably. And I addressed this in my last video of why I decided to have 7 kids video. I addressed this a lot. Like, a lot of my decisions were just based off of me, being dumb and trying to find love in all the wrong places.
And I'll leave it there. I will leave it there, honey. Hey, straight from the horse's mouth, straight from the source, looking for love in all of the wrong places. The pretty stoner, my guess would be that yes, she does track ovulation, because how convenient is it that every time you move from partner to partner, it's not a coincidence. Anybody who has had a baby, like, it's not that simple to just keep boom, 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 boom. Every single man, everybody ain't that damn fertile. Because it takes 2 to tango. Everybody ain't that damn fertile. Okay? So that was that on that. And fast forward 2 babies later, we have arrived. Then she tells us that she's planning another one with her current partner. You want to call him a partner? We can do that. Been speculated that she's been pregnant a couple times since, but no babies have come about. So, hey, it's not my uterus, child. Not my bill. Not my uterus, not my bill, not my relationship. Yeah, at this point, just snatch the whole everything from between beneath the waist and the kneecaps. Just take it all out. That way, we ain't got to much worry about it. Just take it all out. That way, we are to the good. Just take it all out. Yep. Pretty much in John's life. Pretty much. It's been a lot of deflection and arguing and the carrying on. Hey. Over here, we're not going to do that. We're going to stick to the matter at hand. And the matter at hand that sparked everything is that there may be 8 vulnerable children and a woman who might be in danger. That's the matter at hand for me. I don't know what the matter at hand is for everybody else. I just don't know. I don't care. I don't care about a meme. I'm not worried about a Liv's life. I'm not worried about what Jasmine and her man over there doing right now. It's the children for me. It's the children for me. That's all. It's the children for me. I don't know about nobody else. It's the children for me. Do y'all want to go over some of the things that Ming Ling Ling was talking about? Because I personally don't care. Me, myself, personally, I don't care. Just send some prayers up for the children, for the kiddos, because like I said, they don't have a choice. So I find it funny that people can brush over and overlook, and we can speculate. Like I said, I done heard people joke about stuff happening to Jasmine, which we have no, like, there's no hide or hair of anything happening to Jasmine besides the fact that that man don't really like her. But we know that. Who did an interview with CHRISSY? Was there tea spilled there? We know that he don't particularly like her. But as far as him having a history of putting his hands on women and then being arrested as of late, no. But we were able to get a good key off of speculating that he may be going upside sister girl head over there. But now that we can deduce. I'm not gonna say we know for sure, but we can deduce what happened in this situation. We can deduce. You can connect the damn dots. Even Jasmine can connect the dots. Come on, dog. Let's be real. Because it's been too much trying to make it look like and trying to play it up. It's been too much of that. Too much. What's fish syndrome? I ain't gonna run it back here, Jack. I can give you a brief synopsis though. Basically, when she found out she was pregnant with the twins, she came up here and said, "Oh, we're expecting. Yes, the baby is 6 months, but we're expecting." And then when the babies were a little older, she came up here and said, "I'm gonna tell you about my twin baby daddy story. So I was single, I was ready to mingle, and we just both came to the same conclusion that we both weren't looking for nothing serious. So we used the pull-out method, and I was pregnant, and he said no, but I said yes, and then he said no, so I tracked him down and put him on child support, but he don't want nothing to do with these kids." That's what happened. That's literally what happened. So when we talk about history and patterns, it's not about holding people's past against them. It's like, come on, dog. We have to be accountable for the decisions that we make. So each and every time she hopped up, we're expecting. Oh, quick update. Oh, I hid the baby, but here he is. Every time that happens is an additional person or two people that she made a vow to. Whether it be a silent vow or a mental vow or a vow that she didn't realize that she would protect these kids. So we not in a position when we got 9 kids and the dads are not in the household or around or active. We're not in a position to move people in who have violent histories and possibly subject our children to certain behaviors or environments. We're not in that position. You lost the flexibility and the freedom to do that the first 3 times you whisper, child. Hey, y'all, we're expecting. That's when you lost the ability to make that decision. So now that you done whispered up here 8 times, it's time to put your children above your own special needs. Because we know that you say you got a high sex drive and a whoop-de-whoop. Okay, first of all, what are we, 17, 16? We can't control our thingamajiggies between our legs. You don't know how to have sex without getting pregnant. Is that what we're saying? Because this cannot, we're the same age, sis. This cannot be a reality. It can't be. It cannot be. But shout out to Blah. We can skim through this. This is the last situation that happened, child, when they was going the back and forth and the back and the forth and the back and the forth, child.
Exaggerations. You know what I'm saying? Having people do your dirty work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm angry. And I want to go off. And I want to say, I want to scream. But I got a headache right now, so I can't. But I want to scream. I want to go off. And I want to say all these things and come with all this shit and say, hey, fuck it. If we saying shit, I got some shit to say too. You know I got some shit to say. But again, I just saw the biggest contract of my fucking YouTube career. I never made money like this on YouTube. So you know what that tells me? It tells me a couple of things. It tells me, one, my blessings are in abundance. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna stop that. Two, the devil is fucking busy. Who have to live with HIV. It is a very sensitive and touchy topic. HIV, first thing I've ever heard in my life. And even if that was true, which it's not, I know my status, I get my vagina checked regularly. Even if that were true, how dare you? How fucking dare you ever think it's okay to tell somebody's fucking personal business like that? Both Jazz and Olivia really should fucking go and sit in a corner for that shit. The triflingness of it all. The ignorance of it all. And you shouldn't be worried about what my pussy's got going on over here. Excuse my language, my vagina. You know, the V word, the P word. Y'all know what I'm talking about, my kitty cats. You shouldn't be worried about my vagina and what I'm doing over here. You shouldn't worry about my man and what we're doing over here. I don't understand why that matters. It doesn't matter. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about was I heard that they were saying something about my man drinking and doing something around my kids or something like that.
Huh? Because that was in August of last year. Hold on. Run it back, Turbo.
Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about was I heard that they were saying something about my man drinking and doing something around my kids or something like that again.
Huh? Is everything a coincidence? Is that what we're going to say? It's all just, you know, it just all is a coincidence. He just so happened to have that pass. He just so happened to get arrested in Texas. It just so happened to be a family member charge. It just so happened that people were saying stuff about him drinking. It just so happened that Jasmine says that she knows something about the situation. It just so happened. It's a lot of matter of fact coinky dinks going on. Girl, you should play the damn lottery.
Bitch, if I ever catch you in the streets near me.
Girl, didn't you move over there by the girl?
Don't ever in your life play with my baby's lives like that. Now, you might want to play with your kids' lives. You may not give a fuck what happens to them or who's around them.
Now, wait a minute. Yes, thumbs up the live, y'all. Thumbs up the live. Now, wait a minute, Christina. Hold up. Hold the hell up.
Play with my baby's lives like that. Now, you might want to play with your kids' lives. You may not give a fuck what happens to them or who's around them. Whether it be Joe, Billy, Bob, or Sam, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, pick a day, because it's always a different nigga every day.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Pump your brakes, sis.
Matter of fact, did she say she had a new nigga already? Interesting.
Huh?
sexual abuse. I absolutely do not stand for, or I don't want to hear anybody playing like that.
So this is not the first time that this accusation has floated off the lips of Jasmine and Olivia in the YouTube street. This is not the first time that it's been alleged that something sexual in nature was said or done by the man as it pertains to one of these children. Now, it was said it was the oldest daughter. I hope not. She seemed like such a sweet and innocent young girl. She has a beautiful smile. She looked just like her mama. She just looks sweet and innocent. But what you need to realize, Christina, is your daughter about to be at the age that you were when you first started popping out babies. So I think now would be the time, if you were going to be a positive, shining example for your daughters and your sons, now would be the time for you to go ahead and any negativity, any abuse of whatever it may be. Now is the time. Fix it, girl. While you have a chance, go ahead and fix it. It's not that deep. I promise, if you're single for a period of 5 years, you will not wither away. You will not pass away. Nothing negative will happen. I promise. Girl, I will come and lay with you. If it's that deep, I'll come lay with you. How about that? You just need somebody to cuddle up on, somebody to tell you, pretty girl, I will come and stroke your ego. I will come and lay with you.
I'm going to play with. Don't play with my children's lives like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. You can say whatever you want about me. You can say, oh, I got this, I have that, I'm this, I'm that. Don't you ever fix your lips to say that I would ever allow anybody to hurt my children.
Okay, girl. Now, remember you said that, though. Remember you said that. Now, I'm going to look real quick, see if I can see that interview that y'all talking about. Real quick. If I can't find it, then with y'all, we're moving on. Oh, I do remember this. Okay. Let's see. Lord, it's like an hour long though. I got to see the minute mark. And we're going to read some of these comments too, because the comments look like they'll be interesting. You got a minute mark, M. Jones? You got a minute mark, girl? Let's see. And then doing it just at the beach, she's about to pop. I mean, now it's like recently started. So okay, so what type of videos was she making before? Tell me what type of videos was. All right, listen. All right, look, we'll talk to you later. We already know the relationship between queens. But I'm just the time to be feminine and sit. I came after in like. Did I go too far? Hold on. We're super chatting you. The last call was talking about the long-term effects on your body. Let's see. Let's go back to the beginning. Maybe I went too far. Yeah. According to her last, that's what only took to get away. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. Whew, child. I was about to start sweating over here. I think someone sent me her video, and I think I had a chance to watch one of her videos, but I didn't know who she was, because this was my first time coming across her. And hold on, so listen, it was my first time coming across her, and so I didn't know who she was. I think it's the fascination of this woman. I don't know, it's kind of like one of those things you don't want to look away, it's like a train wreck, but you want to. No, where's the part where she talked to the girl? Oh, she didn't talk to the girl. Hold on, I'm confused. So did she actually talk to Chrissy, or she was just talking about Chrissy? Hold on, let me see what's going on here, child. Or am I on the wrong video? Maybe I'm on the wrong video. Let's type. Oh, at 8:55? That sounds like she's talking to somebody else. Hold on.
chance to watch one of her videos, but I didn't know who she was because this is my
No, she's talking to somebody. Okay, thank you, Marie. Thank you, girl. Cause y'all know I ain't trying to scroll through this whole video. But we're just gonna do audio because I don't know if she trip about her content or not.
Used to live in Colorado, and she left with him. She said she filed the paperwork and left, but she was supposed to stay in the state as the battle went on. She left, and he got a lawyer. She didn't get a lawyer, so she left him. And she was like really mad. Like,
I love the way she's sitting there taking them notes.
she didn't want him to be with his father. She like, he needs to be with me. But it was more so like, okay, so how many children does his father have? She said that his dad only had him and another child. So if he only has two, and he can get the adequate attention, like, why would you deprive a child of the adequate attention when he's still giving you rights to your child?
You're on the air live, but I'm give me just one moment. I'll bring you in. Strong Mommy Chrissy. She started on YouTube when she had 3 children. She started having children when she was 1-year-old, the 1-year-old, and now she's pregnant again. The husband of 4 years left. You're on the air live, but give me just one moment, okay? The husband of 4 years left when she was 7 months pregnant. The father who had...
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Steve.
Hi, T. So what is your comment?
I don't watch her channel.
Wait a minute, that ain't crazy neither. Hold up.
And self-love, take you on, okay? All right, so you want to say that her mother is sick. Is
Talking about you wanted to be a parent, you don't feel a sick, showing mother sickness. And
putting a lot. So
maybe 2 years, I think. Just because I like watching, I do believe that.
Hold on, y'all. Is Chrissy on this live with this lady talking? Because that won't Chrissy at none of the minute marks.
is exactly that she's dealing with.
Just being able to love myself and to not accept that treatment because being married for 23 years and then going through divorce. I love your talent and somebody. I don't know who put that up.
Oh, okay. It's at the end.
Who cares? It doesn't matter if 1 or 2 doesn't want to take care of mommy because you got 9 other people. Who may be able to take you. You know what I'm saying? Also here. So I'm jumping in her live. Give me just 1 second. So let's so just stay. Just give me 1 second because I'm trying to make this load right now. So listen, that could be a good thing. The amount of people looking after you could be a good thing. I'm gonna let you go from the line, okay? Because it's breaking up on you. All right, thank you, Mama. Oh, I'm sorry. It's because once I got on pulling this thing up. All right, so here we go. So I just pulled her up. So let's send her a little invite to come over and speak live with us. So let me know. All right, so I just put the comments in. So let's see. And so people are like, who the hell is Tanya? Let's see what she's saying over here. Let me turn the volume up.
Somebody. I don't know who put that out.
Wait a minute. That's her watching Chrissy's video. Did y'all mislead me here? That's her watching Chrissy's video. Did Chrissy ever come up here and talk?
Okay, hey, sorry about that. So listen, like I said, I got to take care of the stuff that's going on inside my family.
Because it's making it look like, oh, well, that's what you get then because you stole from somebody, and now you're back with somebody else, and you're losing how you get them and all.
Child, anywho, I don't know. I don't think she called in here. I'm trying to look at the comment. Yeah, I don't think she called in here, y'all. Anywho, that's that on that. Pray for the children. That's really all that we can do. I don't hear her come on though. I saw when she said she sent her the link, but then she started watching one of her videos.
and I'm going to type in her chat. You could be a good thing. So I just pulled her up. So let's send her a little invite. So let me know. All right. So I just put the comment. I don't think she's completely single.
Unless she come on at the very end, which I don't see that neither. Oh no.
Thank you all for coming out. We don't have that many kids in our life that we got to take care of. So
anywho, we've been up here for 2 hours, y'all. It's time to move on. Like I said, what I said over here, we're not going to deflect. I don't care about what they're talking about, bickering back and forth. The main thing is somebody who has a history of putting their hands on women has been accused of putting their hands on somebody. That person just so happens to live with one of the 3 mommies up here. This person has 8 kids under her roof that are at her beck and call, not beck and call, child. I didn't got tired. They are at her, what is it? What's the word, child? It's up to her to protect the damn kids. How about that? See, I'm trying to be too technical. It's up to her to protect the goddamn kids. That basically, okay? They depend on her. But I do want to remind y'all that the baby, Cody Bixby from Hampton, Virginia, is still missing. Cody has not been found. Nobody has seen hair of baby Cody. He's been missing. He was reported missing on the 31st. It's been over a week now. He's 4 years old. He just turned 4. Of course, he's a 4-year-old, so typical height and weight for a 4-year-old. He's a black male. This is his photo right here. His father is the one that reported him missing. His father is currently being held in jail for counts of child neglect. He's been leaving his kids at home alone. There are 4 children, a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a set of twins. This baby is still missing. The FBI is involved, and they asked if you know anything to call the FBI. If you've seen Cody since December, call the FBI. If you know anything about the father, call the FBI, or you call the Hampton Police Department. The kids, y'all. The kids. It's about the kids. I don't know what it's about for other people, but for me, it's about the children. Hold on. Matter of fact, since I'm on the topic, let me get into this. The boyfriend of the mother of an 8-year-old boy has been charged with murder after the child's remains were discovered in a Houston home, along with his 3 abandoned siblings. The mother is also facing charges. The boyfriend was charged with murder of the son, and he died in 2020. The mother and this man have abandoned these children in an apartment. They were left to live alone, a 15-year-old and 2 kids under the age of 10. They appeared malnourished and showed signs of physical injury. They found the skeletal remains of the small child in a closet, and the 3 other children were taken to the hospital. One of them had a broken jaw. Hashtag mom's boyfriend. Be careful being willing to overlook people and their past and their red flags and the blah, blah, blah. I'll just leave it right there. How about that? Call it hating, call it speculating, call it making up stuff, call me a liar, say I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, he could have slapped the cat from next door, or he could have, oh, what if he slapped Chrissy's mom or one of her brothers, or red flag, people. Red flag, okay? All right, y'all, I am done. Sorry I didn't get to read very many comments, but we might be back tomorrow. I don't know. I got to see how I feel and what else goes down on these YouTube streets because it has been a fool, child. A plum fool. Y'all be safe. Pray for the children. That's pretty much all we can do because some people are just, I guess, so broken inside that any man is better than no man at all. I don't subscribe to that. I don't have time to put my child at risk. But yeah, I don't know about nobody else. So I'm going, y'all. Y'all be safe. Take care. Pray for the children.